Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about people out here trying to make money. Doordash driver says customer made her go to 2 different restaurants to pick up orders. She got no tip. So once again, we have yet another display of why you should never accept an order without a tip prior. And based on the headline, it seems like the customer had very high demands for very low pay.
Oh, here we go again.
So with that said, I want to go over everything that's being said in this article, how it actually is for Doordash UberEats and Grubhub drivers and their corresponding customers and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. A Doordash driver went viral on TikTok after blasting a non-tipping customer. She also issued a PSA to anyone who uses the food delivery app. Fallon.maynard at Fallon.maynard, the driver posted a video from her car where she vented her frustration over not receiving a tip. As of Tuesday afternoon, her TikTok had 6,200 views. The things you do for content, huh? I'm going to leave her TikTok as well as her profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. But that's why you never accept an order that doesn't have a tip prior. It doesn't matter whether or not the reason they have is justifiable or not. Doesn't matter if they say that they're going to tip in cash after. The idea here is no tip, no trip. Not no tip, get the order and then deliver it only to vent about it on TikTok later. Not no tip, deal with the customer demands begrudgingly and then be upset on TikTok later. No tip, no trip. It's that simple.
Can you imagine doing a double pickup from DoorDash, like ordering from 2 different places and making someone go to 2 different places to pick you up food and then bring it to your work and not tipping them? Like, not 1, not 2 stops.
Actually, no, I can't imagine that because I would never accept an order like that. But yeah, as a customer, I don't know where some of these people get off. Like, some of them are the most hateful people in the world, too. Like, they look for any and every reason in the world to say no tip for you. They sometimes don't even need a reason. The fact of the matter is you don't need to work with customers who are like that. Maynard said that the customer placed orders at 2 separate restaurants, so she had to stop at both to complete the order. Still, Maynard said that she didn't receive a tip for her extra efforts. Did you have a tip on the order already? And if you didn't, why did you accept the order, girl? The worker ended the PSA to DoorDash customers who refused to tip.
Go get your food yourself! Oh my god! Like, if you are not prepared to tip or pay properly for a luxury service, and I'm sorry for people that don't think DoorDash is a luxury service, someone else, a stranger, picking up your food and bringing your food to you is a luxury service. So if you are too broke to afford even 50 cents to tip, don't fucking do it. Like, God, people are out here trying to make money, and you are making money at a job and ordering food to your job, and you can't tip someone $1 to bring it to you? 2 orders? Ooh, it's gonna be a good day.
I feel like those who tip $1 effing are some of the most condescending people in the world. Not to mention those who like tip pocket change, like a penny, 2 pennies, a quarter. That happens a lot more on Grubhub than I thought it was going to. But either way, yeah, if you can't tip, don't order. It's like they want to punish themselves just to piss themselves off, just to be mad at us for something they did to themselves. Like, what kind of logic is that?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
In the comments, fellow food delivery drivers report similar experiences. I had the same issue yesterday, one worker shared. I picked up 2 items from the same place to deliver at 2 different locations and neither of them tipped. Then why'd you accept the order? It would have been clear and obvious upon accepting the order that you would do that. Why would you do that to yourself? This happened to me today, another added. I do Uber Eats. She didn't give me a tip. You see, this is a problem within itself. It's not just the customers for not tipping. It's drivers who are condoning the behavior by choosing to accept bad orders. Yes, sometimes you don't realize it and the base pay really is that much because it was waiting that long, but if you can help it, you should probably not not accept those orders. Others, meanwhile, offered advice for how to avoid non-tipping customers. Hit that decline button. You can tell if they tip or not, one viewer said. I don't pick up no-tip orders, another wrote. Yes! That's exactly it. You gotta flex that righteous hand of decline like it's a freaking muscle, man. Don't be willing to compromise your standards, compromising your financial well-being for a cancerous customer who is most likely going to rate you bad, report that the order never arrived, or they got the wrong order, and then potentially put your account at risk, making you up for a wrongful deactivation. TikTokers have gone viral for standing on either side of the fence when it comes to tipping DoorDash and food delivery workers. One woman raked in views after making a video that showed her proudly waiting at her front door to accept a food order she deliberately refused to tip on. She argued the tip surcharge on her order was simply not affordable for her. Another DoorDash worker sparked debate after confronting a customer who did not tip him. Okay, first question on this. If you can't afford to tip, why are you ordering on a platform that upcharges for the items itself and the delivery fee? That makes no sense. Like, get your finances in order before making stupid purchases like that. And yes, you always have a choice. And as far as the DoorDash driver who confronted the no-tip customer, I actually made a video on the article they're talking about. I will leave that in the description. Feel free to check that out. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. Here's the reality. It doesn't matter for what reason they have or do not have, why they chose not to tip. The fact of the matter is that they are a dangerous kind of customer to work with because they are choosing to devalue you based on the idea that they are choosing not to tip at all. They're finding any and every reason to justify not tipping. They are genuinely dangerous to work with because they can cause contract violations for less than no reason. Oh, but people who tip do that too. Yes, but it happens so much more often for customers who choose not to. It's called no tip, no trip. Not no tip, do the order anyway and complain when things don't go your way. Not no tip, expect a tip in cash after. Not no tip, get your acceptance rate up and begrudgingly do the order. No tip, no trip. It's that simple. I understand the frustration and why she's upset that the customer didn't tip, but then don't work with them. The quicker you are to flex that decline button, quicker you are to flex the righteous hand of decline and just decline them, the less emotionally involved you are to those particular customers, the more you can actually just put that energy that you would have spent on those customers and maybe put it towards something that is not necessarily on the gig economy. Keep in mind, the gig economy is still an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal. It's not the goal. All in all, just make sure you are only accepting quality orders from quality customers, and those less than quality customers who choose not to tip you can rest on the shelf of shame and not get their order delivered. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.